Good morning, it is Black Friday 2025. So, we've had a great sales week so far this week. Sales well up into the thousands. So, nice strong sales throughout the week. And we started our sales early. We didn't do the big sale started today. It started at midnight this morning. So all week we've been getting really strong sales because we've had like a small sale on. And then midnight last night, we banged it right up to a 30% sale across our stores. And so with as good as it's been the last few days, I woke up this morning, my alarm went off at 5 o'clock and I was like, okay, laying in bed, I'm like, right, okay, I'm wondering what we got. We got sort of, like £1,000 overnight. You know, has it been really nice volume of sales? I got up and I checked one store and there was no new sales on it overnight. Went downstairs, checked the other stores, and overnight we've made 2 sales. So that was a real anticlimax into Black Friday's big weekend of sales. But anyway, you know what? It's not going to get me down because the sales will come. We should be in for a good weekend of sales. I mean, a few have come in this morning since I woke up. So, I mean, it's getting on for the day now. It's just gone 10 o'clock. So, what we got? We've got Wednesday and Thursday's orders to pack. Thursday's orders to pack. There's still quite a bit out there. We've got on the screen 32 orders, 32, 33, 34, 35 in fact if we include Vintastry, which I've got a few of here. So in fact, let's go through Vintastry first. I've got another 3 orders to go out on the new store. So again, just over a week old, and it's now had its first 4 orders. So I'm really happy with that for a brand new store. One of them I sent out the other day. These 2 I've got here with me. That one went for about 16 quid. That one went for about 11 or 12 pound. And the other one is actually at the store now because the location this is going to be operating from is actually in a shop over in Bromley. As I said, when we get busier there, maybe I'll be able to show you some footage, pulling, packing that we'll be doing over that way. But yeah, so the other order is a selection of Indian soldiers, and I think that's gone for 13 quid. But as I say, that's actually at the store now, so that's going to be posted from there. So that's that on our new shop, which is off to I'm very happy with a nice consistent few days of sales on there for a brand new store. Then go to our vintage store here. The Mossman case went. If you remember, a while back I picked up, maybe about 2 to 3 weeks ago, I bought an old steamer trunk, and I was tempted to keep it. I thought, you know what, they go for good money. I paid either a £5 or a £10 for it, whatever I paid for it. And it sold probably in less than a week, putting it online. It must have been online for a few days, and it's gone for 50 quid. So, nice quick turnaround on that, nice profit. So, I'll happily take that. What we got next? Got a Stratton Compact. It was market day yesterday, so not an overly busy day at market. Well, no, it was busy stallholder wise, not busy in the way of buying. I did, however, get a really nice box of marionettes, puppets, so I'll show you them later. I'll show you what we got. Anyway, back to this. What we got is a Stratton Compact. This has gone for £19. Still got some of the makeup in there. So, put that down here. What? It doesn't say do not use on dogs.
Yeah. Maybe it's good for.
Anyway, aside from all the hair stuff, it is, we've got next a Del Prado in NO81. Sorry, Sarah was just showing me a new hair serum. And telling me about how it was on her hands and how she stroked the dog, and now the dog's got nice oily hair.
It smells nice too.
It does smell nice. We've got here a Del Prado, and he's gone for £22.18. Speaking of Del Prados, sniped a big online batch of them the other day. There's about 90 of them we got coming. I think they're all infantry, like not cavalry. So they were varying conditions. So I think a lot of them are going to be for the bin, but I got a good price. So I mean, we'll only need to sell a few to make our money back. But yeah, they could turn up today at some point. Have they been dispatched yet? So could be good when they arrive. I do like the old Del Prados. Little perfume bottle here, and it has sold for £21.40. Little crystal perfume bottle. Again, you might notice that we sell a lot of perfume bottles. That being because I bought a huge collection of perfume bottles earlier this year. I mean, huge. There were boxes and boxes of them. So we still haven't listed them all yet. We've still got a few. We've got through most of them. There's still a few that haven't gone online yet. Next up, NO20. This is another thing that I purchased a few weeks back, and I did show in my videos. I purchased this, I think it was for £1, and I did say that they're quite a safe bet. Tomica, Japanese. I think it's a Japanese version of Tomy, and this is actually a cable car. There. Now I discounted it as well because it had a tiny little nick in the roof, so I brought the price down, and so for my £1 investment I've got back £42.02. So that was a good buy. They're always quite a safe buy. So if you see Tomica, they're usually alright. Usually make good money. Next, got a record, which I'm guessing it's going to be under there, isn't it? Okay, I won't pull this. Saint Saëns Symphony No. 3 organ, with lots of other words that I'm not going to try and pronounce, and that is sold for £20. King Henry. He's actually a Wedgwood. He's a Wedgwood figure, but he came in with what I keep referring to as the Worcester lot. Remember, we bought a load of Royal Worcester figures a while back. There was mostly Worcester. There was a couple of Dalton, and there was this King Henry VIII Wedgwood figurine sitting on his throne. Nice figure, and he's sold for £105. So it's very safe to say that on that lot that we bought. Now, I don't know the running total. I don't know where we're at, but we're definitely safely into profit on all that now, and we've still got at least 12 of them, 13 of them to sell. And in actual fact, yeah, I thought so. The next one is actually another figure from that lot.
I think she might be
Up there, right. I can't fly, so I'll get a ladder and I won't make you watch my way back. I'm not thinking straight. Yeah. She wasn't even up there. She was in a drawer.
It was marked in a drawer.
Yeah, I just didn't read it properly. I still don't feel well. Leave me alone. Anyway, this one has gone for £96.97. And this is another one from the Royal Worcester lot. So there you go. That's pure profit. Pure profit other than the post and packing. But yeah, 97 quid basically. So it's all good. That's what we like to see. Especially after I'd literally just pulled every single box up there. Like I pulled all of them. And I'm like, where is it? It's not up there. And then she come over and check the phone and she goes, yeah, it's not up there. It's in the drawer. Like, okay.
After moaning that I didn't label it.
Yeah, she didn't label it properly.
And he was also looking for Lorna, and it was
Yeah.
So
Yeah, said I'm
how
not
you
well.
doing?
I'm not well. Anyway, we sold some of our trees. Don't know if you saw the video last week when I was at market. I bought a load of stuff, and the first thing I showed you was a box that had loads of Britain's trees in it. Well, I listed 4, and we've sold all 4, and I've still got another 10 to 15 to list. So I better get them listed as soon as possible, because these are obviously good things. First, we've got GD20. There's 1, 2. 1, 2 there. And GD22. There we are. So I think there's like an oak tree, spruce tree. I can't remember what the other ones are. What we got? Spruce tree, oak tree, cypress pine tree. So yeah, them there. That's 4 of what is 17 I bought last week. I bought a little box of farm gear. There's quite a lot in there. Amongst them all, there were 15 of these metal trees, and as I said, I usually do quite well with these. I paid £20 for the whole box, and just these 4 on their own have gone for £71.65. So make a lot of money out of that. Still to come, still loads more to list. I'll get them on in the coming weeks. What we got here? Right, and I found it. It's a little bit buried, but we got there in the end. It's a little Japanese sugar bowl. Quite nice. It's got like a frosted gloss on top, hand painted. Nice little thing, and that's gone for £29.95, £29.55. Right, got another Indian GD22, little Archer. Is with discount, it's gone for £8.26. Oh, got another tree sold. This is actually not one of the new listings. This is an older list. This is one that I listed a few weeks back. It's a palm tree, which we do have a few palm trees as well in the lot that I've just bought. Because I said, yeah, they are sellers. They do go, and we do quite well with them. So this one's gone for £21.21. £21.21. So yeah, just in metal trees, say 90 quid today. Not bad at all. Crystal cat ornament, NO18. There's that little crystal cat ornament. It's gone for £25.29. And next we've got, I remember listing this, 32. It's like it's an egg. It's like a grandmother, granddaughter message, if I remember rightly. Not been on for too long, maybe just over a month ago I listed it. What was it? My grandma, my granddaughter, my joy. And it opens up, little rose inside, and plays a song. Nice gift. It's a nice gift. Nice keepsake, someone. And yeah, so it's sold for £31.50. Yes, first order of our top trumps are sold. NO54. Which one is this? Fighters and bombers. NO54. Yes, this is the first of our top trumps to go. I haven't got as many listed as I'd hoped to. I wanted to try and get a load on last weekend, and as it happens, I think I've only got about 15 online so far. My plans were dashed by being unwell and feeling sorry for myself. I still got someone though. Here we got, that's the one, Fighters and Bombers, and that has sold for £15.44. But it said £150 paid for all of the sets that were there. I don't know how many there were there, 60, 70 sets. So that is the start of getting some of my money back on my investment, and I am confident we'll make a lot of money on them. as always, when you've been in this for as many years as I have, you start to know what will sell and what won't. This is something we got in a few weeks ago. We paid, it was either £10 or £20 for a selection. It was like a box full of Dinky and like Meccano, or just all miniature car part, like street signs, road signs, like petrol garage, bits and pieces, pumps. There's a box full of it, and it was either £10 or £20 for it. But we haven't listed much of that box. Only a few bits of that box has gone on, right? But one of the things that has gone on was this, and that has sold for. It sold for in the sale. That sold £14.90. So yeah. So my wife said that is literally the only thing that's been listed out of that box, and it's sold. So it's either money back or put us in profit. I can't remember what we paid for that box now. It'll be on video I shot a few weeks back. Whatever we paid for that. Right, next got a antique sterling silver thimble, grey draw 16. Remember this one? Pretty worn out thimble. This one, old, got some age to it. Suppose it is going to be a bit worn out if it's old. Don't we all get a bit worn out as we age? Right, yeah, and that's that there, just a plain thimble, sterling silver, hallmarked, 1898, there you go. I did actually date it. Yeah, 1898, London, sterling silver thimble. So, nice thing, and that's sold for £16.46. Right. Now that's all for that store. I don't know whether we've got anything on. I've got one on Antique Boss. It's just some Beanos. Is that handy? Oh, selection of Beano comics. They've just sold £16. So Beano comics we do alright with. We just bundle them up. And I like Beanos. I'm a fan myself. I collect the annuals. I don't collect the comics because there's too many of them, but I do collect the annuals. And I've got annuals going back to the 1950s, which are some rare books. So, and I'm after some of the earliest copies, which are very difficult to find. So, anyway, that's that. Our Japanese store is, we've sold, nice Japanese pictures, bundles of photographs, Kakeshis, shoes. That was a £90 Kakeshi. You see that there? It's a
miniature.
That wasn't a £90 Kakeshi. That was
£9.
that was probably about £9, yeah.
And trays.
Yeah, I had trays, little run on trays again. Probably a Christmas thing. People getting ready for their Christmas parties. So we've got some of our lacquer trays. No lacquer trays. You remember? No lacquer trays in this house. No lacquer jokes either, no. Right, so that's us for the minute. I'll run you through the bits and pieces that I bought at market yesterday. I've actually listed some of it into our Vintage store as it goes, our new shop. But I'll show you what bits and pieces we picked up there. Oh yeah, that was it, yes. So, yeah, getting ready for I'm expecting we're going to have a busy weekend. And I'll be leaving my wife alone to pack it all up on Monday, because I'll be going to pick up our Japanese shipment that's coming in, which should be a big one. Not too sure what's in it yet. I won't know till I get there, but when I get back it'll be a great video. You'll see some very cool stuff come through. Other than that, lots of listing. Might take a walk to the shops, get out for a bit, get some fresh air. Yeah, there's yeah, just that's that. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Right, let's have a little look at what I bought yesterday. Wasn't as exciting as it has been recently. However, I did get a really nice collection of puppets, marionettes. There's quite a lot in there. And I paid 250 quid for the lot, so it's a nice lot and I should make some good money on it. But first, let's look at some of the bits and pieces. This lot here, the whole lot cost me a £5. Someone bought it in and just said, I don't want it, do you want it, how much will you give me? I didn't want it, And he said, "Oh, go on, give me a fiver for it." I was like, but then I thought, you know what? This is actually perfect stock for our new store. When you're starting a new store, you don't want to go in there trying to make big money with £100 sales and all that. And you just want to build up some feedback, build your store up nice and small. And this sort of stuff is actually perfect. I mean, some of it's all right. There's a couple of little Ainsley figures there, which they're all right. So Charles Dickens and sort of stuff like that. There's a little Shelley vase there, which is quite nice. There's a Kate Ness vase. I mean, to be fair, that's probably 20 quid's worth. But I've already put a few of these bits into the new store. So yeah, there is there'll be a profit in there, and they'll serve their purpose of sending out some nice early sale bits. Right, moving on. Picked up a few newspapers. These came in with a bundle that we picked up. They're all based around the death of Sir Winston Churchill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 newspapers here, and that's literally what they're all. It's that time, January the 30th, 1965. So they're all around his death and his burial and so on. So Daily Sketch, Sunday Citizen, Daily Sketch, Sunday Mail, and the Daily Post. Again, yeah. Oh, actually, no, yeah. That is, that's what day is that? Yeah, 25th of January 1965. So yeah, it's all around the passing of Sir Winston Churchill. Right, these were nice. This was an interesting little collection of books that I bought. I give a tenner for these, so I'm very happy with it. I haven't searched any of them to see if they've got any particular value, but just because they're aged, they should be worth something. And this is the newest one of the lot. This is 1858, and this is, what book is this again? History of England. So I shouldn't struggle to at least get a tenner back on it. These that are earlier, these are all 1822. So all of these are 200-year-old. All of these are over 200 years old. These are, again, History of England, and I think they're more specified the invasion of Julius Caesar, and then it goes through to the revolution in 1688, and this is written by David Hume Esquire. And yeah, so I'm sure this makes for interesting reading, a view of the world back then. But yeah, over 200 years old. And this one here is Table Talk. This is a little bit more of an interesting book. I don't quite know what it is about. Yeah, I don't know what it's about. It's called Table Talk by a guy called William Cowper. And again, this is 1822 also. So, a tenner paid for that lot. Again, I don't know their value, but I don't doubt that there's going to be some nice profit in there. So, we'll get them on. Right, this is the last lot that I will show you today that I picked up. It was a couple of boxes of marionettes, puppets. Now, the unfortunate thing about this lot is they all seem to be really tangled up. Even though he did specifically tell me I've untangled them all. And you know what? I'm sure he did. That's just a result of people going through the boxes, taking some out, putting them back. And they are a real mess to try and get out at the moment. They're literally really badly tangled up. So unfortunately, I can't really show them properly. I'll get the GoPro out and give you a little run around with the GoPro. Is a Pinocchio. Now, I've sold one of these myself. I've sold one of these before. I sold a Pinocchio with a broken nose. He went for about 60 quid. I don't know today's money. This was a good few years back. So, I'm not too sure what sort of money he'll achieve now, but I don't doubt that it'll still be quite... He's in good condition and he's in a box, so he should do alright. We got Merlin, so it should be quite popular. This one I checked out is a Czechoslovakian puppet. And people are asking somewhere between like 50 and 100 for him. There's a few other bits and pieces in here, like little Disney ones. Andy Pandy, it's usually quite popular. Don't know who that is. I don't know a lot of these, to be honest. Another Jester. some clowns. He's one that I've seen priced anywhere from sort of, people asking anywhere from sort of 25, and I've seen other people asking up to 100. I don't know what they go for. And then these witches here, these are a bit of a question mark for me. I've seen people asking in the hundreds, and I've even seen people asking in the thousands. I'm not getting excited. I'm not expecting I'm going to get thousands for them, but from what I can see, I shouldn't have a problem getting a few £100 each for these two. I think there might be another one in there somewhere buried. Yeah, that's that really. So it looks like I've got my work cut out with trying to untangle a lot of these and organise them to get them listed. But there should be some nice pieces there. 250 quid, more than I would have liked to have paid, but I thought they were a good lot. None of them appear to be damaged. So, I don't think I'll do too badly with them. As I say, there could be a couple in there that might even see all of my money back if I'm lucky. So that's that. It is now Black Friday, and I am hoping that we have got a nice strong weekend of sales coming. It usually is the time of year that we do see our biggest weekend. Every year so far, this has always been our biggest weekend. But we're doing it at the weekend. We're probably just more organising, more listing, because after Black Friday we go into next week, which is Cyber Week or whatever they call it. I get lost and confused with it all nowadays. But that, again, strong sales, really and truly, all the way up to the end of January now. This is our strongest section of the strongest part of the whole working year. So yeah, look forward to getting some more gear online and making some more sales out for the family over the weekend. We've got a nice big family get together meal. I believe there's 20-25 of us going out, and we've hired out a room as far as I know, and just a nice Sunday roast, so that'll be nice. Nice family time. So that all said and done, I think I'll just sign off and say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Thank you again if you subscribed, it means a lot to me. And if you enjoy, thank you for watching. If you made it this far and you're still sort of following along with what I'm doing, as I say, this is all still very new to me. I'm still trying to work out how to go about putting the content. So in all honesty, what I'm doing is I'm just putting my daily work in. I'm just sort of playing out my days as as I would normally, and just inviting you along for the ride, showing you what I do, what I buy, what I sell, and how we do what we do. Yeah, anyway, rather than waffle on for another 3 minutes with pleasantries and thank yous, have a fantastic weekend if it's your weekend, and I'll see you later.